Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Crypto Space. In today's video, we are going to cover Pepe, its recent price action. We are going to cover a couple of interesting metrics for Pepe, as well as charts for BTC and alts too, so I'm pretty sure that you don't want to miss it out. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and a quick disclaimer that this video isn't a financial advice. And now let's hop into Pepe itself. Pepe is currently trading at 0.05 cents and is currently experiencing 19.3% of leg down on a daily chart. So we are experiencing that pullback and of course sell off on Pepe. So market cap is currently sitting at 2.5 billion USD and 24-hour trading volume is currently sitting at 1.1 billion USD. So first things first, let's cover new holders for Pepe. Last time I have updated you on Pepe, that was on Friday 15th of March, and we were sitting at 186,787 new wallets, and at the moment it is 19th of March and we are sitting at 188,191, which gives us difference of 1,404 new holders for Pepe. Maybe it's not a lot, still some people are buying that dip on Pepe because they do believe that Pepe is going to see much bigger prices. I do actually believe that too, but I also do believe that first we are going to see continuation of that pullback. Of course it depends on what market is going to do, what BTC is going to do, and let's see where we can stop with that pullback for Pepe. And now let's have a look at Pepe itself. So first of all, let's examine the first ever pump for a Pepe that started on 27th of April last year. So Pepe firstly saw around 20x, and after that pump we saw a huge pullback and sell-off for Pepe. So first things first, we dipped to 0.618 zone, and after that we touched that back again. However, the sell pressure was definitely much bigger and we touched 0.786 zone, and after that we went sideways a little bit and then we went significantly below 0.786. So why am I showing you that, guys? Because I would like to compare it with a current pump and let's see what we can expect based on the previous pump. So if we are going to look now, we are still at 0.5 zone, and I do believe that we are going to dip to 0.618 zone and potentially even below that zone, which is also going to coincide with that major level of supports that sits over here for Pepe. So we could expect a further continuation of that dip that will be around another 30%. Who knows? It could be as well as 40 and potentially even touching that 0.786, which will be around 40% from where we are at now. Because if we are going to look at the previous one, we have dipped significantly for Pepe below 0.786. So I'm not saying that it's going to happen for sure, but it's definitely in cards because obviously it's just a meme coin and we have to be aware of that fact. So I don't hold any Pepe. To being honest with you guys, I have missed my pumps over here. I have discovered Pepe a long time ago, but I just haven't bought it because it's a meme coin. But since everybody's saying that meme coins are so cool, I am going to allocate a little bit of my portfolio towards meme coins, and of course that's going to be Pepe, perhaps even Doge, but we are going to see. I still haven't bought any Pepe and I'm going to let you know when I'm going to buy. I personally anticipate that pullback to that zone over here, which is another dip of 20-30%. And of course it might not happen because that pullback that we are currently experiencing on BTC could be short. However, we are still quite early before the halvening event. So let's see what is going to happen. And now let me get out of this and let's see what other factors could determine where the price is going to go. Let's have a look at moving averages. So at the moment we lost that support. There was support of 20-day moving average, and the next level of support will be 50-day moving average, which is also going to coincide with that support over here. So I do believe that it could definitely happen. And if we are going to look at RSI trend, we were already in overbought territory for Pepe, so congratulations to those that already sold at that top over here, because Pepe at that point of 4th March was already overvalued. So now let's have a look on overbought areas over here for Pepe, and that one so far was the highest. However, if we are going to look, once we are going to hit area of around, let's say 74, 70, then we are dipping significantly. So I do expect that we might revisit these oversold areas of 30 on RSI. I don't think that this is a reason to panic because obviously the whole market is experiencing a pullback, which is obviously healthy. obviously, at least in my opinion. Many people do panic, but I don't really panic. I don't sell. I don't think it's over. I think it's just a beginning, but obviously these pullbacks are meant to shake out some people that are not patient, and of course these leverages have to be flushed out as well. And by the way, if you would be interested into keeping your Pepe safe outside of exchanges on which anything might happen, make sure that you check out Tangem Wallet. So Tangem Wallet is a cold storage solution for you to hold your Pepe, but most importantly, not only Pepe, because it supports many different projects which you can check on their website. It has lots of safety features, and Tangem Wallet has one of the strongest chips that is used in passports made by Samsung, which is obviously great. But my personal favorite is the fact that you don't have to send back your Pepe or whatever project back to exchange, because you can just swap it and sell in Tangem app for USDT. So I do believe that is a great solution. And with my discount code, you can get 10% off. The link is in the description down below. And let's come back now to the chart. So let's cover BTC, and we are going to cover alts so we can put ourselves into perspective of where we are and what we could expect with our Pepe investment. So let's have a look. First of all, shout out to El Crypto Prof. And now sometimes you have to dig a little deeper to find out where BTC is in this cycle. Whenever BTC has broken through the blue line in the Mayer multiple indicator, and at the same time it's close to or above the all-time high, its parabolic move started a short time later. So let's examine the first cycle over here on that chart. That's in 2017. As we can see here, we had this pullback after reaching all-time highs, and after that we had a big price action for BTC. So exactly the same thing in 2020. We have reached all-time highs and we had rejection from that level and a little bit of boring price action, and after that we saw a huge parabola for BTC. So as we can see here, we are still on a winning position because we close above that all-time high, and now we are experiencing some pullback. However, these things, in my opinion, are normal in bull cycle and healthy. And now let's have a look at altcoins. So let's have a look at the first bull cycle over here on that chart, 350 billion USD. After that, obviously we had Wyckoff accumulation, that breakout out of Wyckoff accumulation and sideways price action, and after that we have up only territory, and we reached 1 trillion USD for altcoins. And many people already at that time, at the beginning of the proper bull cycle, actually, they were saying it's already over. So let's examine our current cycle. So we had our accumulation, Wyckoff accumulation here, then we have this pullback, and then we are going upwards, right? And now we are having this sideways price action slash pullback, and many people are saying it's over. All of the projects are shit, are bad, like Pepe, for example, like Caspa, like ICP, and many others are saying that just in general it's over. So I don't think it's over. If we are going to look back to what happened in the history, and of course at our potential targets for alts, I don't think this is over. I think this is just a beginning, but of course that is just my opinion. And now let's have a look from the standpoint of reaching previous all-time highs. So first of all, this is where we are at, right? At roughly 1.1 trillion USD. And if we are going to look at that factor over here, we still haven't broke above major resistance level that leads us back to the previous cycle, not speaking about all-time highs for alts. So obviously we still have a little bit of time. And if we are going to look at that target, if we are going to follow that trend line over here, ascending trend line, that is going to be around 4.9 trillion USD. Also, FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt all around. Meanwhile, logarithmic MACD is about to cross bullish on the 2-monthly chart. Probably nothing. That was created by Titan of Crypto, so shout out to Titan of Crypto. And now let's have a look at what happened in the previous cycle. So once we had that MACD cross over here, then we flipped properly bullish in that previous cycle. And now as we can see here, we are flipping that bullish crossover on MACD right now, so we can expect most likely the same price action for alts. And if we are going to look from the standpoint of first dip of the bull run and what is happening after the first dip of the bull run, let's see. So first of all, 2016, 2017, after we left that accumulation, we had the first pullback, and after that we had parabola for alts. Just like in 2020, 2021, right? We left Wyckoff accumulation, then we had the first pullback, and after that first pullback, this is what happened. We saw new all-time highs for alts, and we are exactly at the same place at the moment. We left that Wyckoff accumulation, and now we are experiencing that first dip of a bull run, and now many people are saying it is bad and it's over. I don't think it's over. And now let's have a look from the standpoint of Wyckoff accumulation. So it looks like we reached a very high prices on phase E. However, we also do have to understand that people that have accumulated over here for a long time, they are selling their crypto over here because they're already sitting at their huge profits. They don't have to wait for $4 trillion market cap for alts because they already have a lot of money and they are already happy with their profits, I'm pretty sure. And now let's have a look at total market cap for BTC and all alts. Shout out to L Crypto Prof, by the way. If crypto continues to copy 2020, the worst thing that could happen to us would be a bit of sideways movement from here. But what could come after should bring a smile to our faces. It could happen even faster than it did back then. So let's first of all have a look at 2020 and 2021. So once we broke above the descending trend line over here for total market cap, we had that pullback over here in that white circle, as we can see, and then we had a huge parabola. And if we are going to look at 2023, 2024, this is exactly the same window over here that we can expect a pullback over here on a total market cap, which is obviously going to be not necessarily great to see that your portfolio is going down, but I do believe that this is going to be short-lived anyways. And now, thank you very much for watching that quick Pepe update and alts update. I hope that you have guys enjoyed it, and I wish you having a great day or evening wherever you are in the world. Peace and love, crypto.